In our fast-paced world, where stress, anxiety, and uncertainty seem to be at an all-time high, Stoicism provides a beacon of hope. It offers practical tools and insights that can help us navigate the chaos of modern life with grace and resilience. But this isn't just about enduring hardships. It's about transforming them into sources of strength. So, whether you're struggling with personal challenges, seeking peace in turbulent times, or simply curious about how Stoic wisdom can enhance your life, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring how its teachings can empower you to lead a more fulfilled, balanced, and meaningful life. Join me as we unlock the secrets of the Stoics, learning how to stay unshaken in the face of adversity, find joy in the simplest of pleasures, and cultivate a mindset that turns obstacles into opportunities. Because at the end of the day, it's not what happens to us that defines our lives, but how we respond to it. And if you're excited to embark on this journey with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stick around for the entire video. You won't want to miss a single insight that could potentially transform your perspective and your life. Number 1. Believe. When we talk about belief in the context of Stoicism, we're not talking about believing in something outside ourselves or waiting for external circumstances to change. We're talking about believing in our own resilience, our capacity to handle whatever life throws our way. This is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, the belief that our internal fortress is impregnable as long as we maintain control over our thoughts and reactions. You see, Stoics believe that we have the power to shape our experiences by choosing our responses. It's like being the captain of your own ship in the stormy seas of life. Yes, the winds might howl and the waves might roar, but you, my friend, you have the helm. You decide your course. This kind of belief empowers you to navigate through life's challenges with a sense of purpose and direction. Now I want you to think about this. How often have you felt at the mercy of circumstances beyond your control? Pretty often, right? But here's the Stoic twist. While we can't control what happens to us, we can absolutely control how we respond to it. That's where your power lies. That's what you need to believe in. Imagine facing a tough situation, something that would typically unsettle you. Now picture yourself responding with calmness, clarity, and wisdom. That's Stoic belief in action. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you can choose a response that aligns with your values and principles. You can choose not to be perturbed, not to let external events disturb your inner peace. This belief in oneself is not about arrogance or wishful thinking. It's a grounded, rational belief based on the understanding that you are capable of enduring difficulties and emerging stronger. It's about trusting your ability to adapt, to learn, and to grow, no matter the circumstances. Believing in yourself, in this Stoic way, is truly transformative. It changes how you view challenges, how you engage with the world, and ultimately, how you live your life. So, embrace this belief, strengthen it, and let it guide you through the ups and downs of life with unwavering confidence and grace. Number 2, persist. In the realm of Stoicism, persistence isn't about stubbornly banging your head against a wall. It's about staying the course thoughtfully, understanding that every obstacle presents an opportunity for growth and learning. Now, let's get real for a moment. Life can throw some pretty tough curveballs, right? And sometimes it feels easier to just give up rather than push through. But here's where Stoic wisdom shines. It tells us that our true character is revealed not during the easy times, but in the challenging ones. When the going gets tough, the Stoics get going. Think about a time when you faced a real challenge. Maybe you were working on a project that just wasn't coming together, or you were trying to mend a strained relationship. In those moments, the urge to throw in the towel can be overwhelming, but if you persist, if you stay true to your course and keep pushing forward, you come out stronger on the other side. That's the essence of Stoic persistence. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles as stepping stones. Each one is a chance to practice virtues like patience, resilience, and courage. When you persist through difficulties, you're essentially training yourself to be more robust, more steadfast, and yes, more stoic. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. True persistence rarely is. But there's something incredibly rewarding about sticking to your principles, about striving for your goals, even when every fiber of your being wants to quit. That's where you find your true strength. That's where you realize just how capable you really are. And remember, persistence isn't about going it alone or proving something to others. It's about staying committed to your path, to your growth, and to your values. It's about recognizing that while the world around you is constantly changing, you have the power to remain steadfast, to keep aiming for excellence, no matter what. So, as you face your own trials and tribulations, remember the Stoic virtue of persistence. Embrace it. Let it be your ally. When you're tempted to give up, remind yourself of the growth that lies on the other side of adversity. Remember that by persisting, you're not just surviving, you're thriving, you're evolving, and you're becoming the best version of yourself. Persistence is the key that unlocks the door to personal transformation and achievement. It's what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. So, hold on to it, nurture it, and let it guide you through life's inevitable ups and downs. With persistence, there's truly no limit to what you can achieve. Number 3, adapt. In the context of Stoicism, adapting isn't just about making the best of where you find yourself. It's about actively shaping your response to fit the situation, ensuring that you remain true to your core principles while navigating the ever-changing tides of life. So, why is adaptability so crucial? Well, think about it. Life is unpredictable. One day you're coasting along, and the next you're hit with something completely unexpected. It could be a personal setback, a professional challenge, or a global event that turns your world upside down. The Stoics understood this inherent unpredictability and taught that our power lies in our ability to adapt. Now, adapting doesn't mean giving up or compromising your values. Far from it. It means being resourceful, finding new ways to express your principles and pursue your goals, regardless of the circumstances. It's about looking at change straight in the eye and saying, I can work with this. Imagine you're working on a project and suddenly the rules change, the goalposts move. It's frustrating, right? But here's where you channel your inner Stoic. Instead of lamenting the change or stubbornly sticking to your original plan, you pause, assess the new landscape, and adapt your strategy. This flexibility is a superpower in today's fast-paced world. Adapting also means being open to personal growth and transformation. It's about recognizing that as we go through life, we learn, we evolve, and our perspectives shift. Embracing this change within ourselves is just as important as adapting to external changes. The Stoics were big on self-awareness. They knew that understanding oneself is the first step in being able to adapt effectively. So, as you encounter new situations, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? How can this help me grow? What's the most virtuous way to respond? This reflective practice ensures that your adaptability is not just reactive but thoughtful and principled. And let's not forget, adapting is also about finding joy and gratitude, no matter where you are. It's easy to be happy when everything's going your way, but Stoicism teaches us to find contentment even in adversity. By adapting our mindset, we can discover peace and fulfillment in the most unexpected places. Let's embrace adaptability. Let's be like water flowing around obstacles, adjusting our course as needed, but always staying true to our essence. Remember, the more adaptable you are, the more resilient you become. And in a world that's constantly changing, resilience is key. By mastering the art of adaptation, you'll not only survive, you'll thrive. You'll be able to face any situation with confidence, knowing that you have the skills and the mindset to handle whatever comes your way. Number 4. Innovate. When we talk about innovation, we often think of groundbreaking technologies or revolutionary ideas. But in the context of Stoicism, innovation takes on a more personal and profound meaning. It's about creatively applying Stoic wisdom to our everyday lives, finding new ways to live out our values and principles, even as the world around us changes. Now you might be wondering, how does innovation fit into Stoicism, a philosophy that's thousands of years old? Well, the truth is, Stoicism is all about practical wisdom. It's about taking those timeless insights and adapting them to our current reality, finding fresh approaches to age-old challenges. That's where innovation comes in. Think about the obstacles you face in your daily life. Maybe it's a difficult coworker, a challenging family dynamic, or a personal goal that seems just out of reach. Now, instead of reacting in the same old ways that haven't worked in the past, what if you tried something new? What if you applied a Stoic principle in an innovative way? For example, let's say you're dealing with a frustrating situation at work. Instead of letting anger or resentment take over, you decide to innovate. You use the Stoic practice of turning obstacles into opportunities. You ask yourself, how can this challenge help me grow? What can I learn from this? And then you take action based on those insights. You approach the situation with a fresh perspective, finding new, constructive ways to address the problem. Innovation also means being proactive about your personal development. It's about constantly seeking ways to refine your understanding of Stoic principles and apply them more effectively in your life. This might mean experimenting with new habits, seeking out diverse perspectives, or finding creative ways to support others on their own journeys. But remember, innovation isn't just about solving problems. It's also about enhancing the good in your life. It's about finding innovative ways to express gratitude, cultivate joy, and deepen your relationships. It's about not settling for good enough, but always striving for excellence in line with your Stoic values. So, as we embrace the principle of innovation, let's be bold and creative. Let's not be afraid to try new approaches, to experiment, and to learn from our experiences. Let's use our Stoic toolkit in imaginative ways, always looking for how we can apply these ancient teachings to improve our modern lives. By fostering a spirit of innovation, we can transform not only our own lives, but also make a positive impact on the world around us. We can inspire others to think differently, to challenge the status quo, and to find their own paths to fulfillment and meaning. Number 5. Persevere. Stoics understand that life is filled with challenges and setbacks. They don't sugarcoat the reality of human existence. Instead, they offer a robust toolkit to not just endure hardships, but to use them as fuel for personal growth and development. This is where the art of perseverance really shines. Imagine you're faced with a situation that seems insurmountable. Your first instinct might be to give up, to think it's just too hard. But then you tap into your Stoic mindset. You remind yourself that every challenge is an opportunity to practice virtue, to strengthen your character, and to deepen your understanding of what it means to live a good life. Persevering, in the Stoic sense, means looking adversity in the eye and seeing it not as an enemy but as a teacher. It's about asking yourself, What can this experience teach me? How can it help me grow wiser, stronger, and more compassionate? And then it's about moving forward, step by step, with a clear sense of purpose and direction. But let's be clear, persevering doesn't mean going it alone. Stoicism teaches the value of community and support. It encourages us to lean on others when we need to seek guidance, and to offer our help in return. After all, we're social beings, and we're at our best when we're connected to others. Now you might wonder, how do I cultivate this kind of perseverance? It starts with small steps. Begin by setting yourself challenges, however modest, and commit to seeing them through. Practice responding to daily annoyances or frustrations with calmness and clarity. Over time, these small acts of perseverance build up, creating a strong foundation that will support you when bigger challenges arise. And remember, perseverance isn't just about personal triumphs. It's about contributing to the greater good, about using your resilience to make a positive impact on the world. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your community engagement, your perseverance can inspire and uplift those around you. So as we move forward, let's embrace the Stoic call to persevere. Let's face our challenges with courage, grace, and a steadfast commitment to our values. Let's remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. Number 6. Dream. When you think of Stoicism, dreaming might not be the first thing that comes to mind. After all, Stoics are known for their practicality and realism, right? But here's a fascinating twist. Stoicism doesn't just ground us in reality, it also empowers us to dream big. Because dreaming in the Stoic sense is about envisioning a life lived in accordance with our highest values and aspirations. So, what does it mean to dream as a Stoic? It's not about wishful thinking or escaping from reality. It's about setting your sights on what's truly important, on what gives your life meaning and purpose. It's about imagining the kind of person you want to be, the kind of life you want to lead, and then using those visions as a compass to guide your actions. Now you might be wondering, how do I dream effectively? Well, it starts with self-reflection. Take some time to really think about your values, your passions, and your goals. What do you stand for? What excites you? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? These aren't just idle questions. They're the seeds from which your dreams will grow. But here's the key. Once you've identified your dreams, you need to connect them with action. Stoicism is all about living in accordance with nature, which includes your own nature, your own potential. So dreaming becomes a call to action, a motivation to align your daily choices with your broader aspirations. Imagine, for example, you dream of being a peacemaker, someone who brings harmony to troubled situations. That's a beautiful dream. But how do you make it a reality? By practicing patience, empathy, and understanding in your everyday interactions, by studying conflict resolution, by volunteering in community initiatives. Each step may seem small, but together they bring you closer to your dream. And remember, dreaming as a Stoic also means being adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and our dreams may evolve as we grow and learn. That's perfectly okay. What's important is that we keep dreaming, keep aspiring to something greater, and keep taking concrete steps toward our ideals. So, let's not shy away from dreaming. Let's dream boldly, with our eyes wide open, grounded in Stoic wisdom. Let's envision a life where we live fully, contribute meaningfully, and grow continually. And let's use those dreams to inspire our actions, to propel us forward, even when the path gets tough. Dreaming, in the end, is about expanding our horizons, pushing beyond our perceived limits, and tapping into our deepest potential. It's about imagining a better world, and then rolling up our sleeves to make it happen. Number 7. Achieve. When we think about achievement through a Stoic lens, it's not just about ticking off goals or basking in the glow of success. No, Stoicism invites us to look at achievement in a much deeper, more meaningful way. It's about realizing our potential, living in harmony with our values, and making a positive impact on the world around us. So how do we approach achievement as Stoics? First and foremost, it's about setting intentions that are aligned with our core principles. It means defining success not just in terms of outcomes, but in terms of effort, integrity, and progress. Remember, in Stoicism, the journey is just as important as the destination. The process of striving toward our goals with diligence and virtue is where true achievement lies. Think about what you want to achieve. Maybe it's advancing in your career, improving your health, or deepening your relationships. Whatever your goals, approach them with a Stoic mindset. This means being disciplined, staying focused on what's within your control, and letting go of attachments to specific outcomes. It means embracing challenges as opportunities to grow and staying committed to your path, even when the going gets tough. But achieving, in the Stoic sense, also involves reflection. It's about taking the time to look back on your journey, to appreciate how far you've come, and to learn from your experiences. This reflective practice not only deepens your sense of fulfillment, but also fuels your motivation to keep striving, to keep reaching for what's possible. And let's not forget the role of community in Stoic achievement. We're social beings, and our successes are often intertwined with the support and collaboration of others. So, as you pursue your goals, think about how your achievements can benefit not just yourself, but also the people around you. Whether it's by inspiring others, sharing your knowledge, or contributing to a cause you care about, your achievements can have a ripple effect, spreading positivity and progress. So, as we wrap up, I encourage you to think about what achievement means to you. How can you pursue your goals in a way that's true to your Stoic values? How can you ensure that your achievements not only bring you personal satisfaction, but also contribute to the greater good? Let's aim high, not just in what we accomplish, but in how we accomplish it. Let's achieve with purpose, with integrity, and with a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. Because in the end, that's what Stoicism is all about. Living a life that's not only successful on the surface, but deeply meaningful at its core. So, go out there, set your sights on your goals, and achieve them with all the wisdom, virtue, and courage you can muster. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a triumph in its own right. And there we have it, a journey through the 7 Stoic principles that can guide us toward a life of depth, purpose, and resilience. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about progressing, growing, and living in alignment with your true self. As we part ways today, I invite you to keep the flame of Stoic wisdom burning bright within you. And if you're eager for more insights and inspiration, please check out one of the suggested videos on the screen. Dive deeper, keep exploring, and continue to shape your life with courage, wisdom, and virtue. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. Your presence and engagement mean the world to us. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and keep embracing the Stoic path.